we played a clip earlier of you and Rakia on the first. Remember when I recorded when we got to the studio the first time that you and I met, and you sang the song, and you're like, and you have your shades on.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
No, like that.
Yeah, earlier. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. I'm so happy and thrilled that I had the chance to hold the tune. I wouldn't call myself a singer I'm not a singer. Mariah Carey's a singer.
You're very modest.
Hey, man, I told you your check's gonna be in the mail, but I don't have all that money.
There's a subtlety in your performance too that is so authentic, and you're so genuine, and it's easy to fall into character for the audience when you're watching you. And you and Rakia, the chemistry, and Tom, it's just a terrific cast.
No, I appreciate it. I think we had the right pieces at play, and that's very important whenever making any kind of art, especially when you're making a movie, right? You get the right pieces together, and then you kind of just give them a little nudge. Give it a little nudge.
I read somewhere, and I don't know if this is correct. So you'll have to tell me. Was this the first time you sang on screen?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a big deal for me. I'm a bit bashful. I'm a bit sensitive. Oh man, I haven't seen you in a very long time. It's been like
great. You look fantastic.
So do you. You look like you just left the set.
I had a play workshop today.
Did you? How'd it go?
Yeah. Great. Frontliners about Syrian refugees and the settlement workers that helped them get resettled in Canada. It's very good.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm trying to keep those chops up, man. I'm trying to stay up. Keep up with you.
Hey, man, I'm trying to be like you. All right.
I like the stash. I like the mustache.
Yeah.
You got looks good. You got some new looks going on. Oh, that's my daughter.
Yeah. So what are you working on now?
Hi, daughter.
Okay.
Hi.
Like, I don't want to be seen, but I just want to be recognized that I'm here. I'm in the back. I need a snack in 33 minutes. No, right now I'm in New York. I'm working on a little Apple series here. I'm just, keeping my head down, continuing to, just trying to get better and stay grounded. And so, yeah, it's really cool. This whole thing is really cool.
Oh, well, it's great to see you getting the recognition you deserve. And is that Hello Tomorrow? Is that the series you're working on?
Yeah. It's a lot of
anything with you, and it is certainly worth watching. But we have a question from Chris asking how you prepped for being Julian, and what if anything special went into that you might want to share with the audience.
Is the music bothering you guys? It's Herbie Hancock. I should turn it down like 5%, right? Or should I turn it off?
I don't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah. It's like a lower frequency, so maybe that's fine. So, do you mind repeating the question one more time? Sorry?
Sure. How did you prep for being Julian? Was there anything that because you and Rakia share such a rich history together, it must have been a little bit of second nature, but was there anything that you had to do to get in the mindset of the character?
I'm in a state where, besides obviously, looking over the script, I'm in a state of my creative journey now where I am actually working towards just being as present as possible. So as an actor, especially when you're doing comedy, the more present I can be, the more moments happen. And I kind of just use the script as like my guiding light. So because I've worked with Rakia before, we kind of understand each other's like comedic rhythm. And so I didn't have to it wasn't like a strenuous prep process. I didn't have to, get into like a hyperbolic time chamber. I just kind of opened myself up I tried to just open myself up to like Chrissy's direction and like just try things, and if things weren't working, then try something else. And no two takes are ever the same. I try, especially when you're doing comedy, in order for it to be funny, in my opinion, in order for it to be funny, you've got to find the je ne sais quoi in that moment. So I was just trying to be present the entire time, and if we had to make adjustments in the moment, then I did that.
Well, and we've been talking all night about how you nail those moments, and so many movies that are the best movies have a lot of moments in them. And there were so many moments that we pulled out for promo that we thought we can use that for promo. We can use that for promo because it was you landed on a line and you did it again so authentically. At the risk of repeating myself, you're just
there's a writers here. We got to give some kudos to our writers. I just use that as a guiding light. I just kind of follow.
And I have to say, it wasn't always the right. I mean, the writing was amazing, and you delivered those lines. Some of it was your mannerisms too.
Yes.
Just the way your eyes shifting, you kind of unsure of what was being said. When you pulled up your arm for to blink you when you guys had the pie. Like, it was just those moments that were so really endearing to see.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Actually, I will add to that. Is there any way that I could just go back for who asked the question?
It was Julian. Oh no, you're Julian. That was Mary.
Chris, a guy named Chris. Someone named Chris.
So Chris, I don't know if you're watching this, but one thing that I found myself doing maybe day 7 or day 6, when we're driving into our locations, I wanted to see if there's a way of capturing the magic of those movies that I loved in the 90s. So I watched a couple, Jingle All the Way, like with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and a couple of Home Alone, like those moments that I loved in those movies. I was trying to see if there's any way that maybe I could leave some nuggets in the film. But that wasn't something I thought intensely about before we started. It just kind of happened, and I was like, well, maybe this could add value, and maybe people might enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. Well, they did, and they're talking about Silent Night and the version there, and just how beautifully that was done, and keeping things just the way they were written, and again, just beautifully done.
I do have a funny behind the scenes question. When you were playing with the popcorn and catching it in your mouth, how many takes did you have to do for that?
Percy, how many did we do?
Well, we did. What did we do? I was like, I want to get you getting it in, but you got it in too, didn't you?
Yeah, I think we did 4.
I think we did 4. Yeah, we did 4.
And I was trying to figure out, I'm like, do you want me to miss? Because I could miss. Missing might be funny. And then you're like, no, you got to catch it. And I was like, okay.
And then you got, as soon as you did it, then he got like 1 and 2, and then you're like, yeah, then he was into it. And what I love about Duchesne, he just has this little sparkle, like he just sparkles. This is like, and that's, I guess, where the quality comes, star quality, because he just has that sparkle. And what I loved about him is that he was so open, and we had lots of like wonderful, amazing conversations on set, personal and about work and everything. And that's what I always love about movies is you start, you don't know someone, and by the end you're like, okay, I know that we know each other pretty well. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All of us. Yeah.
I love that. And Meredith, going back to your father, Tom, she said she listens to the old Four Aces.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's awesome. That's very cool.
And me too.
Very nice.
I rely on Duchesne to keep me current with the new stuff.
Well, Duchesne, we have to get you in another movie as quickly as we can, and that's high on our agenda here. And we're just again so appreciative of joining us here tonight, and thank you so much for coming on and sharing some thoughts with the audience.
Fantastic.
I had to. This is a very big moment for me, and Bill, we've spoken over the years, and sometimes all you need is just like a little bit of support, a little bit of trust, and you giving me that means a lot. And so I just didn't want to drop the ball. I wanted to add as much value as possible. And I think what GAC is doing is really, my mom says it's really sweet. Yeah, that kind of sums it up. You know?
Well, that's not. I'll take it. We love that. And you know, the KG Warden actually commented on our chat that you have the it factor.
Yep.
And that describes it best way, I think. And I botched it all night long and trying to say why you're so talented and didn't say anything. That's it. You have the it factor.
Thank you.
And you can't teach that. You can't train for that. You either got it or you don't. And
Hey, I will say, there are plenty of people that have helped me along the way. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, I'm still here, right? But I ordered I ordered something. Yeah, I ordered something. I gotta go grab it. Is that cool?
Go, please go. I'm here. Shane, thank you.
I'm here, but I'll be right back. Just,
Okay.
Go, so give it to Prince.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Before we wrap up, Tom, I'd love to ask you behind the scenes. I know you guys are on a vigorous schedule when you're filming these, but what is it like during any downtime? Like, are there any? Do you guys tell jokes? Do you guys do anything fun? Listen to music?
Well, yes, sometimes it's the music. We can play at a very low level, unless they're rolling. Then all that has to stop. But you know, people get to know each other, tell stories, and visit, and talk about the crafty. Where's the crafty?
I love craft services. Always important. That's wonderful.
Very good time. And when you got a great group like we had, it's fun.
Filming during COVID, though, it's no easy process. And you know, you talk about craft services in all seriousness. That's a whole other issue that you have to deal with, and Christy with all kinds of different procedures and regulations that you have to follow.
Yeah.
Especially now, it's really, it's a miracle things happen as well as they happen now.
It really is. And,
We're so well looked after. You know, I've never felt unsafe.
Mm-hmm. Well, lots of precautions are taken before, during, and after. So, luckily, we've been so great. We have never. So far, I've done quite a few films during COVID, and no outbreaks, no anything, and that's a testament to the crews up here and stuff. One thing I have to say about this movie too is that I really liked our supporting characters. Like for me as a director, like I did love Jill Morrison and Jason C.R. Mack, and Jason and Duchesne became buddies, and they like went flying and stuff. And,
You did, guys.
yeah.
I flew an airplane.
Don't go there.
No, that's
Don't go taking risks. We need you.
I know it was a calculated risk, though. It was a moment where life actually started to imitate art, because one random weekend I found myself like crashing at Jason's house. I was like on his couch, and we went out for poutine. It was so random, but yeah.
Had you had poutine before?
I had, but it was just a moment where I was just like, wait, what's happening here, Jason? And he's like, I don't know, man. This poutine is great. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
And it was fun. They come to set, and she's like, we're buddies. Like we're legit friends. I'm like, I love it. And I also love Duchesne too. I don't know when it was. When was it? Duchesne, where he looks at me, and it was one scene. I don't know. Might have been an exterior where the snow falling, and he's like, Christy, I feel like we're making like one of those Christmas movie. Like this really feels like a Christmas movie. Does it feel like it to you? And I was like, it totally does. And he's like, because that's what it feels like to me. But we had this thing where it was just connecting, and I remember you were feeling it, and I was feeling it, and you're just like, yeah, because this feels like a real romance comedy Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, Christy, when we watched the producer's cut at the network, and this is the producer's cut, and it didn't have all the music in it, we all looked at each other after we watched it individually, and it was like, did you see that movie? How good is that? And that's rarely the reaction that you get when you see a producer's cut. And again, wonderful stuff. Shane, we want to let you go before your food gets cold there.
What did you get though? What did you get?
Salads.
Oh, that's right.
I've got to make sure that I get the salads done.
Okay.
I wanted to order French fries. I saw them. It was being suggested. It was like, are you sure you don't want some French fries with cheese? I was like, I do, but please don't offer them again. Not at this moment.
Jackie made mincemeat tarts tonight, so I'll think about it.
Please.
Well, we want to be respectful of your time. You're so giving. You'd stay here as long as we wanted you to, but please go and enjoy your night. And thank you so much again. And we'll be talking soon. And I'm the biggest fan.
Bill, you got my number. Have your people call my people. Is that the same? You don't have to do that.
I'll
Bill.
call your people.
You can just call me, Bill. You don't have to call my people.
There you go.
Just call me.
Okay, well, it's gonna happen. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Christy. Thank you.
Shane, thank
Bye.
Laura,
Thank you.
everyone in the is it control room too?
Yes.
We're fancy over here. Thank you for joining us tonight. It was a great surprise.
Hammy,
Yes.
yeah, everyone. Thank you. And Lori,
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Thanks to Shane.
Program? Who's program?
Good question.
I'm saying thank you to program. And
That's the gallery music.
thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, I'll see you.
Bye.
Okay. Well,
Well, it doesn't end there. We've got a great.
we can see why. I mean, he's just a genuine. And again, I think I say it every week, Larissa, but our talent is the people that we work with are just such genuinely good people, and you don't see that very often in a lot of industries, and we're just so lucky and fortunate to work with such people that are so talented and work so hard for us.
I
It's very
couldn't
much
agree
appreciated.
more. And that's because of you. You
No.
good people.
So speaking of which, next week we have another terrific movie, and Cameron Matheson and Jenny Garth, who we know are beloved by the audience, star in A Kind-Hearted Christmas, and we wanted to play a quick preview of that here for you, and we'll do that right now.
Scott Morris is Aunt Janie's TV crush. No, he's not. Here. Why not? He's cute. He's nice. He might even be single. I doubt it. Does he wear a ring? No. So you've checked. See what I mean? TV crush. I do not have a crush on Scott Morris.
Yeah. You guys watch the show?
I don't. But she does.
Jenny Garth?
Never misses it.
Well, we appreciate that. Would any of you mind being interviewed right now?
Sure. Aunt Jamie would love to. No, she wouldn't. Yes, she would.
Jeannie, I'm.
Scott Morris.
Yeah. That's what they call me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You ready? Okay, 3, 2. Hi, everybody, coming to you from Bellevue High, where the audience is starting to gather for a great benefit concert. I'm here with Jamie, so tell everybody at home what brought you out to support the kids here, Jamie.
You did. You invited me. Well, we all got invited by you.
Sure. I did, so do you live in Hudson City?
Cooperville, actually. It's off the 90 West, about a 40-minute drive from here, give or take. If there's no traffic, which there wasn't because there's no rush hour right now.
Well, that's good to know. I'm sure everybody appreciates you making the drive out. The kids appreciate your support.
Yeah. It's for the kids, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Which is the spirit of Christmas. That's for sure. Thank you so much, Jamie.
You're welcome.
You did really well.
That was terrible. I'm sorry.
No, that's not true. You did great. It's hard with the camera and everything. Thank you again for your support. Enjoy the show.
Okay.
Yep.
So Larissa, you worked with Cameron for so long at Home Family, and you know him as well as anyone, and there's just no one, again, no one nicer.
All I kept thinking and you know this, Bill. I was a reporter and an anchor for years in news. I've been on both sides of that. I've been the one interviewing, and I've been Jenny Garth looking at Cameron for the first time going, oh my goodness. he is not only very beautiful to look at, he is the nicest, most amazing, genuine guy. I mean, I can't say enough wonderful things about him. He is, every single day working with him was a joy. And when he would stop me on a Monday and say, how was your weekend? He actually wanted to know. Like, he would sit there with me and say, so how was it? And listen, as opposed to just being hey, hope you had a good weekend. I mean, he's just fantastic in every way.
Yeah, he is. And we know our audience is going to just love this movie. And next Saturday night again, 8 o'clock Eastern Time on GAC Family. And so we can't thank you enough, Tom and Christy, for being here and for being part of what we did and for being part of our family. And we're going to be working a lot more with you here moving forward. And
Thank you so much.
really excited about that.
Thanks
so
for having
thank you for sharing your brilliance and your talent with us, and for sharing some behind the scenes with the audience. And you have any final words for everybody?
No, just thanks for having us. Hope everyone gets to watch it.
Well, yeah, I know so many enjoyed it. And the great thing about our channel is we're trying to bring positivity throughout the entertainment business and things that people can feel good about watching and not be stressed and not feel like they have dark dreams when they go to bed at night. So it's a very different experience. And there's a lot of room for that in the landscape too. And so we're hoping that we're serving that mission well. And we thank the audience for joining us tonight. Larissa, you're the best. You're
Thank you.
so appreciative of you too being here with us again on Saturday evening. But hope you enjoy your night. And
Can I ask a question?
Sure, feel free.
Will this be on the GAC channel, including the chat portion?
The chat portion goes online and it lives there. So you can go back and watch it and see people's comments and, reach out if you want to. And
I'd like to say hi to Meredith.
Yeah, I'm sure she would love it. Yeah, it stays there. So it's actually a wonderful thing to go back and watch too. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, one of the things we're really committed to doing is building a community where our talent can interact with viewers and viewers can interact with talent, learn from each other, and have that experience that's a deeper, more, again, I think, authentic experience that is very unique in this landscape, again, where you have access and we learn so much from each other. We really want to establish that dialogue, and we, the network, learn more. Every time we do this, I learn a lot from Christy, especially tonight, and that's very much appreciated. And we learn from our audience what they like, what they don't like. We want to hear that. This network is built for you, and it's built for your tastes and to reflect what you like. So we want that feedback, and we very much value.
Fantastic.
So with that, I will tell you that we will see you next week again. And Christy and Tom, thank you again for joining us. And Marissa, again, I will love to see you next week. Have a great week and get prepared for Thanksgiving, and Christmas is coming. And look forward to that. So thanks everybody for joining.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay, I'm gonna see if the figure skating feed is up yet from Japan because it's 17 hours ahead. And from Tokyo, from the NHK Trophy, the gala is supposed to be in, I think, in 35 minutes, but I'm going to see if the feed is up yet. And also, Jen Lilly has a movie on GAC Family in Saturday in 2 weeks at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And also, Christmas is Not Canceled with 2 L's.com. If you want to go to her, they've had game nights they've had where they showed how to make chocolate covered strawberries, and there's replays if you sign up, and they're going to get 20,000 toys for tots. They have 10,000 already, and like I won something from game night last Wednesday, I don't know what yet. And they're also raising money for foster children. She's adopted one of her a foster child she had. So, anyway, let me see if I'm going. The feed that I had didn't have the comments because I was watching on YouTube where the comments were disabled, but I think on gacfamily.com/community, there were comments where you could have commented there. And, I'm just going back right now on my, I'm going to close this tab on my computer. I don't know, is there trending on this HAPS app? My eyes are bothering me again. I guess I can take my allergy medicine now. This site can't be reached. Okay then. What is it pulling up now? Christmas time is here at home on set. That was from November 10th, but that was the movie tonight. I believe the movie tonight was Christmas time is here. Let me see. That was a preview. Yeah, that was the movie I watched tonight. I think that was Tom Pickett that was just on there talking. And I put everything in the chat on HAPS, but it's GAC Family on YouTube. And for the people that are listening on somewhere other than HAPS, all right, I'm going to close that tab. Let me look at this. Nobody's live on Instagram right now. Let me go back on that tab. Who is that? That looks like it's Russian. All right. Then I had TikTok open because I was trying to link my TikTok to my HAPS, but someone said I had to have 1,000 followers on TikTok in order to get a code. Message on TikTok. Let's see. Someone started following me. Okay. Now let's see. What is this network after work feed is still up, which is surprising because I thought that would have expired. Let me see if the figure skating so you want to watch figure skating. So you want to watch figure skating. Just put the first letters. Calendar. Let me see. You can get the calendar to go to your time zone. Let's see. Today is Saturday. Plus 2 more. Let me see. That's the wrong Saturday. How about this one? NHK Trophy. How do I get it to pull up the day? Plus 5 more. It says 11:20. I got the time wrong again. That's why I said it was either 20 or 40. NHK Gala, which is Eastern time, which is 8:20 Pacific, which is 1:20 in Japan. Let's see. Where's the feed? About. Let me see if I can find the frequently asked questions. Logistics of skating events and skaters' lives. How do skaters make money? What are their training costs? How about we look for streaming information? Geo-blocked in the US, but you should be able to watch on the ISU YouTube feed in 10 minutes, 8 minutes, but otherwise you have to watch a fan stream out of China. Let me see. Keep reading. I'm going to go on the QQ app out of China and watch the feed there. But you can't download the app in the US. So if you're in the US, you can watch it on a computer. You can't go to the App Store and get the app. Chinese simplified. What if I change it to English? Then what's it going to say? Can I make it bigger? I don't think I can. Download the app. I can't download the app. All right, how do I click on play? How do I know if there's a trending page on this new HAPS? Should I go and open it and see? Let me try and see. HAPS, HAPPS. HAPS TV, Woof Woof is not going to work because Woof Woof lost his account because he was using my phone. No, Woof Woof did not do anything wrong. All right, what if I go to haps.tv? That's not going to work either. Haps TV trending. Let's see what happens. It going to the feed. It going. That's not. Feed following random go live. Search creators. How do I go feed following? Weirdos cooking something. What about random? What about go live? Set up your stream to view what? Collaborator settings? It's circling. Is that because I haven't? Why is it circling? There's my picture. Wait, turn off the video and then my picture shows up. Enter hashtags. Patience. New app. Chat. Travel to Japan. Enter location. It's not going to let me put in Japan. Save stream details. You are not live. Well, yeah, actually I am. All right, why does it say 1K? Let's go live and see what happens. Now I'm live on both streams for about, let's see, there's 16 notifications. Someone told me that's what the number in the circle means. Linny was live. Piano Man 50 is live. Mentions. All activity. Invitations. Does Wolf Wolf still have his account? No. If I click on him, nothing happens. Join the what? Join the chat. Hello to the replay viewers on the second stream. When you join from a computer, it starts a second stream, whereas before it would be on the same stream. Who is he talking to? Let me see if I can even tell. Is that ad on my screen or his screen? Apparently his screen, because when I clicked on it, it stopped the feed. See, I just did that again. It's not going to come off of my screen because it's his screen. Some of the skaters have masks on. It's 8:20 p.m., which means it's 1:20 p.m. in Tokyo. Who's he talking to? I can't tell. And I don't speak Japanese or Chinese. Japan Station. All right. I think I'm going to have to end at least one of these streams. I'm gonna check the sound.
21日 NHK 杯国際フィギュアスケート競技大会エキシビションを開演いたします。